just wanna play, I wanna sing my song, I just wanna run and not be gone too long. 'Cause this time is precious still, I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream, you can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream, no one's taken that from you, only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream, you can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside, look deep into your heart, and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream, you can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. Celebration Center for Spiritual Living on this Sunday after Valentine's Day. Some of us have read on Still Celebrating the Love of Life. And I am so grateful to have everyone here this morning in person and online, and knowing that this time together enhances our day. So we have an exciting new song, a first new song, and it's a first new old song for some of us. We're our founding ministers, and Noel had written this song, and we just kind of grew up on it. We sang it every Sunday for the opening song and loved it, and so we're having a revival today. We're having a revival of song, and since it's the first time, we're going to have words up on the screen from Ivor, and thank you, Ivor, for helping make this service happen. Thank you, our practitioner, Irina, our speaker, Mary, our guests that are here, our piano player, Joyce. How did you know I needed that prompt? So if you're online, please feel free to say hello in the chat. Let us know who you are. And you're welcome to go online and sign up for our announcements so you can stay in touch with us in the future. We welcome you here. So let's have our choir. This is kind of a pickup choir today. And do not judge us. We are not professionals. Sing along with us.
Now we are gathered within the harmony of the creation that sings through you and me, making us one. Opening heart and mind, leaving care behind, giving away to the flow of life divine, keeping us one. One in the spirit that calls us together again. One in the presence that hollows the moment we share here and then, goes before us to bless our way.
Amen, amen, amen. We're planning on singing this song again next week, so come back just for that, if nothing else. I think now it is time for our practitioner time with Irina. Thank you, Irina.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Irina Kurashevich, and I'm a platform practitioner here today. And our belief system, Science of Mind, is based on the conviction that prayer works. And we don't believe that there is a wrong way to pray. We believe that all prayers are answered and received. And we have, our way of praying. And if you would like to experience that, you can do it in several ways. You can fill up the green card that you can find on the table right there and put it in a basket, and practitioners will be praying about you for a week. You can ask me today and Reverend Faith. She's here to perform the prayer if you would like to, so we can pray together. And practitioners are always available for the prac sessions. So, with that, I would like us to go. And also, if you would like to submit your prayer request through the website, you can go to the website, celebrationcenter.org, and there is a special button, request a prayer. And also, we have a QR code that you can use and submit your prayer. And with that, just let's relax. Just let it be. Let all the wariness of the day be. Everything that happened before, everything that is going to happen after this time, it's all good, it's all God, and just set it aside. And I invite us to focus on our breath. Just continue to breathe in your normal rhythm for right now. Feeling the expansion of your chest or expansion of your belly. Send that airflow to your belly. Let your body know that all is well, all is good, all is God. And I invite us all to take 3 square breaths together. So we will inhale, hold, and exhale together. So relax in your chair. Feel the support. And take a breath in. Hold. And exhale. In. Hold. Exhale. In. Hold. And exhale. And bring your awareness to your chest, to your heart area. Maybe you feel the expansion. Continue to breathe into your heart area. Bringing light in and out with every heartbeat, with every breath in and breath out. We inhale love, we exhale peace. Love and peace. And Mary is going to talk about love today. So the quote, the reading for today is about love. Love is self-givingness of spirit through us. It is the power which binds together the universe, the harmony behind all creation, and the healing presence within every soul. When we let love flow without condition, without fear, we're aligned with the divine nature itself. For love is not something we seek. It is something we allow. There is a powerful good in the universe, and we can use it. This power is love, intelligent, creative, eternal. We embody love. We allow ourselves with the highest law of life. And that law responds to us in kind. And take another deep breath. And let's pray. There is one power in the universe, one power that creates it all. And today I choose to call it God. And I know that that creative power is love itself, as God is love. Peace is love. Joy is love. Beauty is love. And I know that there is no space, no place in the universe and beyond it when there is no love. Love is the essence of all there is. Love is life. As I know it, I know that I am one and inseparable from the divine. I am all that love is. I am all that God is. All the God's qualities belong to me. Love belongs to me, and I allow to be love. And as I recognize this oneness with God within me, I know that everyone is perfect, individualized expression of the divine, expression of love. And I know that love is the answer for everyone. I know that love is there where is lack. I know that love is there where is war. I know love as wholeness, as perfect and radiant health, love and balance within body. I know that love surrounds those who we worry about, as they are love and they're guided by love. I know that love is the answer. And it is mine to allow it to be and to accept love and be love. And I know, and I feel, and I accept with great joy this truth that love is life. I accept it for myself and for all who hear my voice right now, and for those who I will never meet, for those who I met years ago and just passed by. I know love for everyone, divine power within everyone. And I'm so grateful to know it. I'm so grateful for this time together. I'm so grateful for the music. I'm so grateful for Mary's wisdom and love and joy and fun that we're about to experience. I'm so grateful for all who came here today, our wonderful guests and members. And from this place of gratitude, it is so easy to let love flow. And I simply let love be. And this is so. And so it is.
Everything I need to know about what lies before me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me is available to me. Available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to do about what lies before me. Everything I need to do about what lies before me is available to me. Available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need for strength about what lies before me. Everything I need for strength about what lies before me is available to me. It's available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need for peace about what lies before me. Everything I need for peace about what lies before me is available to me. Available to me through the mind of God within me. Is available to me through the mind of God within me.
Our director, Lynn Hollifield. Let's give her more love. So today our speaker is Miss Mary Tanzer. Mary began studying science of mind in 1993 and became a licensed practitioner here with the Celebration Center in 1997. And after 20 years, she was honored to be granted the status of practitioner emeritus. I think it's Emerita, because she's a lady. Mary is a teacher, and she taught several classes here at the center, and I was happy to take some of them. It was always fun and fabulous. And Mary is a dancer. She's Mary Dancer. She's a teacher. She's a socialite. She attends lots of interesting social events, and it's always fun to be around Mary. She's a speaker. She's a mentor. That's we definitely know. Very deep conversations I personally had with Mary and learned a lot from her wisdom and her sense of humor. She's an entrepreneur and a world traveler. She's active in local civic events. For 15 years, Mary sponsored two brothers in Mexico from the time they were infants until they were in high school. She teaches chair yoga and Tai Chi exercises, so ask Mary where to attend that. I still haven't done that. It's on my plan. Mary is an eclectic collector and an avid shopper. And today her topic is Love is a Many Splendid Things. So please help me to welcome Mary Tanzer.
Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Celebration Center. Thank you, my dear Irina, for inviting me to speak today. It's fun to be back. And would you please celebrate the day with me by saying with me, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Amen? Amen. Well, here we are in February, the second month of the new year, 2026. Where were we last year at this time? And where will we be next year at this time? You know, our friend Michael, how's that? Is it perfect? We aim for perfection, but we know perfection is elusive. Now, our friend Michael, as you know, sends out his daily inspirational messages every day. Do you get them? Good, because I get them too, and I save them because I use them in my Tai Chi and chair yoga classes. And this is one I kept and have used often. And it goes like this. 6 months from now, you can be in an entirely different place, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Just keep believing in yourself. So think about it. Where do you want to be 6 months from now or a year from now? Think about it, because we will come back to our dream vision a little bit later. So be thinking about where you want to be 6 months or a year from now. So February, is it okay? Is this good? So February is the month that symbolizes purification, love, and the transition from winter to spring. And since today is Valentine's Day, or the day after Valentine's Day, let's talk about love. L-O-V-E. It's another four-letter word, love. I wore my special Valentine's pin, and it says, love is like a butterfly. It goes where it pleases and pleases where it goes. Love is like a butterfly. It goes where it pleases and pleases where it goes. Don't you agree? So I want to ask you, how long has it been since someone said to you, I love you? Or you said to someone, I love you. I want to do a little experiment right now. I'd like to ask you to turn to your neighbor and say, I love you. Now turn to your other neighbor. Turn to your other neighbor All right, this is getting out of control. This is like lots of butterflies in the room today. So doesn't that make your heart smile? When someone says to you, "I love you," or you say back, doesn't it make your heart? We need more heart smiles in the world. Don't you agree? Thank you. My nephew, one of my nephews who lives in Japan, he's come to visit me a few times. And we had a wonderful time going here and going there. And he is so smart. He knows everything about everything. It's really true. He really does. And the other day, out of the blue, he sent me a text message because we stay in touch via text and emails. He sent me a text message that said, "Much love to you today, Aunt Mary." It made my heart smile, and I have kept that text. And a few days ago, another nephew called me to say his beloved wife had died tragically and unexpectedly. And during the course of our conversation about family members and so on, he said, "Dear Aunt, you're the only one I have left." It really touched my heart. It was his way of saying, "I love you." So when we hear, "I love you," our brain responds with reduced judgment, with reduced critical judgment when we hear, "I love you." And a chemical cocktail, we all like cocktails, a chemical cocktail is released. Dopamine, oxytocin, the bonding chemical, etc. We experience stress reduction. We get an immune system boost and the release of natural opioids that help our mind better deal with physical pain. So as the song goes, love is a many-splendored thing. Yes, love is a many-splendored thing, but in my opinion, love is a value-laden term. It's value-laden. Because what does it mean when someone says, "I love you"? Truly, it is a many-splendored thing, but it's complex. It suggests love, and it isn't just one feeling, but a collection of glorious moments and qualities. Everything from romantic passion to familial bonds, making it rich and profound and diverse. Love is like my box of Fruit Loops, my favorite visual aid. It comes in all colors and Fruit Loops, in all flavors, Fruit Loops. So even Princess Catherine in England recognizes the Fruit Loopness of love because she will host the annual service coming up at Westminster Abbey this year on December 5th. And it's called Together at Christmas. Maybe we should go because she announced the theme, this year's theme, love in all its forms. Love in all its forms, whether it's love within families, through friendship, across communities, or through powerful moments of connection with strangers. She says, love is the force that reconnects us all, spanning generations, communities, cultures, and faiths. So maybe we should send Catherine our box of Fruit Loops. Our English language is really deficient when it comes to love because it has one word that means many things. And according to the Greeks, the ancient Greeks, there are several different kinds of love. 7. We'll go through them. Eros. We know Eros is the love of the body. It's the Greek term for romantic, a passionate love or sexual love. And then philia. Philia is the love of the mind. It represents brotherly love, friendship, mutual respect between equals. And then ludus. Ludus is playful love. It means game or training in Latin. And historically, it referred to the Roman gladiator schools like ludus magnus. So then we have pragma. Pragma is long-standing love. It comes from the Greek term meaning businesslike or pragmatic. And then, of course, agape. Agape is love of the soul. From the Greek term altruistic. It's the purest kind of love, altruistic. So we have also philatia, which is love of the self. And it's the Greek term for self-love. Philatia. It represents the regard one has for their own happiness, well-being, and self-worth. However, philatia exists as a duality. It ranges from a healthy, nurturing, self-loving compassion to an unhealthy, narcissistic obsession. We remember Narcissus looked at himself in the water, thought he was so beautiful. So he was practicing the other side of philatia. And then there's stores. Stores. I hope you're keeping track of these 7 kinds of love. Stores is the love of a child, family members, friends, pets, and owners. It could mean love of a country or nation or a sports team. You know, I've recently become a big fan of the LA Lakers. Truly, I try not to miss a game, and I know the players, and I know their strengths, and I know their weaknesses, and I actually get emotionally involved when they lose. I don't like to see it, because, you know, when LeBron James comes down that court with the ball in his hand, he's quite intent on dunking. And you want to get out of the way when LeBron is on his way down the court. So I think this is an example of stores love. I stores the Lakers. And then there's mania. You know, mania is derived from the Greek term meaning mental discourse, mental disorder. Mania, mental disorder. And we all know people who are a little mentally irregular, don't we? Can you tick them off? I won't ask for names. So, when someone says, I love you, or you might say back to them, I love you, what does it mean? You know, with the diversity of meaning, it's a little complex. And you know, you might want some clarification. Can you imagine saying, I ludus you? Or I philia you? Or I agape you? Or imagine a mommy or a daddy saying to their little baby, I stores you. It's a little strange in today's lingo. But truly love is a many-splendored thing. Don't you agree? It's a many-splendored thing. It is like a box of Fruit Loops. So, yesterday was Valentine's Day. Did you get a box of candy or any flowers? I don't see any hands going up. Okay, good. I've got a few here going on. You got something. Because, you know, it was Valentine's Day. You probably know there's a connection between Valentine's Day and the legend of Saint Valentine. Do you know the connection? I'm going to tell you. Saint Valentine was a priest, and Saint Valentine was executed for marrying Roman soldiers, because that was against the Emperor Claudius II's rules. Claudius II did not want his soldiers being married because he thought that marriage weakened the soldiers. So he executed Saint Valentine. And now there's a connection between Saint Valentine and the pagan precursor called Lupercalia. Do you know about Lupercalia? Lupercalia was an ancient Roman fertility rite. and the matchmaking festival held on February 15th, which happens to be today. I don't think we're going to celebrate Lupercalia because Lupercalia was a bloody ritual. It involved animal sacrifices and fertility rites and a matchmaking lottery. It's a big contrast from then, the bloody fertility rites and our current focus on romantic love. But Lupercalia was almost like the ancient Match.com, where young men ran around naked, hitting on women, with the whipping them with the animal skins that they had just sacrificed. It was all rather bloody. But this was the origin of being hit on. You've been hit on? So the festival included the pairing off of women with men by lottery. So the men would draw names of women from a jar, and then they would go off during the festival to try to conceive, because it was the time of it was a fertility rite. So this was also the celebration of a spring dedicated to Faunus. Faunus was the Roman god of agriculture. And this was the season to start sowing seeds and hope for a fertile year of crops. And this reminds me of science of mind. We've got to bring it back to science of mind. I'm connecting the dots. It reminds me of science of mind and the illustration of seed, soil, and plant. Seed, soil, and plant, our illustration. Because when we plant the seed with our thought into the fertile soil of the universal conscious mind, and we do not disturb that thought through doubt or sabotage, but rather we water that thought through belief, acceptance, anticipation, and faith, we will see the plant grow, or the manifestation of our desire. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? All right. By experience. Well, this is the process of mental science that is taught by science of mind. This planting of mental seeds also reminds me that in the past, every year in January, Ed and Diane would help us to begin our own mental process of seed, soil, and plant. They would kickstart us with treasure mapping. But I think this year Faith and Jen held the treasure mapping. Did you attend? How many attended treasure mapping? You got kickstarted. Well, the last one I attended a long time ago with Faith, with Ed and Diane, I was here cutting out pictures, cutting out words, but you know, the only words I pasted on my board were endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. Those words kept coming back to me through the magazines and the pictures that I saw. So I knew the universe was sending me a message. We got to listen to the universe. So I cut that endless possibilities out. I pasted them on my board, because endless possibilities meant to me to be renewed, For me, endless possibilities meant choice and change. Choice and change. You know, the Apostle Paul said in 12:2 that we are transformed or changed by the renewing of our mind. Now, renewal means replacing something that is worn out, run down, broken. We replace it. What is it that we must replace in our mind in order to be renewed? What about it? What do we have to replace in our mind in order to be renewed? Perhaps we must replace outdated thinking and limited thinking. You know, when we were born, most of us came let me put it another. Most of us were born with our head first. Our head came out first. And so if you want to come out of an unpleasant circumstance, limitation in career, stagnation in life, our head has to come out first. That is to say, when our mind is changed, our life will be transformed. Remember, where our mind goes, our life flows. And this is basic science of mind. We must control what we think. Remember, our mind is our servant. We must choose our thoughts. We must control our words. Now, how do we do that? How do we control our thoughts and choose our words? We do it through prayer, through meditation, through affirmations, and the like. And once our conscious mind is filled to the overflow and slips down into the subconscious, our life is changed. And so we must resist negative thoughts and assist positive thoughts. Resist, assist. Remember that. You know, a very long time ago, I was attending Unity of Washington, D.C., when Amalia Frank was the minister. God rest her soul. Amalia Frank, she was marvelous. And they had a little song at that time. And the song goes like this. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Be careful what you're saying. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Be careful what you're saying. We know that in science of mind, or mental science, as I like to call it, words are important. Our words are very important. We say in science of mind, I speak my word, whatever, and so it is. I speak my word, and so it is. Now, here are some things to think about when it comes to words. Do not speak negatively about yourself, my friend. Not even as a joke. Your body does not understand humor. It only understands repetition. And every word you say about yourself is received by your nervous system as truth. Every word you say is received by your nervous system as truth. The body listens, the cells listen, the mind listens. So when you say, I am stupid, I am weak, I always fail, even if you're laughing when you say it, your body does not laugh. It prepares, it prepares, it prepares. So words are not just sounds, they are energy. They carry direction. Why it's called spelling. Our words cast a spell over the body, over the breath, over the way we move through life. Now, many people are not cursed by life. They are cursed by the way they speak to themselves. And when you speak harshly to yourself, your body tightens, your breath becomes shallow, and your mind stays on guard. But when you speak gently to yourself, the body softens, the breath deepens, the mind begins to feel safe again. So you do not need to lie to yourself. You do not need to shout affirmations. Just stop harming yourself with your words. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a child who is learning, to a friend who is tired, to a body that is trying its best to carry you through this life. Change the way you speak to yourself, and slowly your life will begin to change. Now, this advice comes from Yang Zhan, a monk who lives high in the Tibet mountains. Now, I want to ask you again, what is your vision for the new year? What do you want to conceive of in the year 2026? Remember, if you can conceive it on the inside, God can bring it to pass on the outside. Do you believe that? Yes. There used to be a practice here called masterminding, and you need to pass out those 3x5 cards. So, masterminding was a wonderful practice where you sit in a circle with like-minded friends, and one person would take a turn and speak their vision into the circle, and the others, each one individually, would look at that person and say, they would affirm that desire or that wish as though it were already accomplished in the present moment. We would say, right now, I see you, Susie, already owning your business, and you are so happy, and you're so financially abundant. I see that right now. Or I see, Mary Lou, you have achieved your degree in philosophy or science of mind or whatever. I see that right now, and you are so happy. Or you might say, I see, Timmy, right now driving your brand new red car, and you are so abundant, so happy. I see that, Timmy, right now in your red car. I see Ellen at the perfect weight. I see Jimmy John in the perfect health, whatever. It's a very powerful process. And so I would like to do that with you right now. Are you ready? Take a few moments. Not a few moments, I'd rather say take a few seconds. Consult your inner committee and write down your dream goal. Write down your dream goal. 6 months from now, or 1 year from now, write, I am whatever. Write it in the present tense as though it were already achieved. You write, and I will keep talking. And use the little 3x5 cards. Writing your word or your vision, writing it is very powerful. And it is biblically based. You know, Habakkuk was a prophet in the Old Testament who struggled to understand God's goodness in the midst of such evil and injustice in the world. Habakkuk keeps asking God, how long shall I cry and you don't hear me, even in bad times? You know, sometimes when we pray, it seems that our treatment or our prayer treatment is not manifesting. We wonder, does the universe hear me? Am I praying right? Why is my manifestation or desire being delayed? We may or we could become impatient and lose faith. Let me remind you that delay is not denial. Delay is not denial. Ernest Holmes said, we must keep praying or treating until the manifestation occurs. Keep praying until the manifestation occurs. And so Habakkuk says, I will stand my watch and see what will happen and how he, or the universe, will respond. What will he say to me? So Habakkuk intends to keep the faith and wait. Remember, our Master Duke used to always say, keep the faith. So Habakkuk is going to keep the faith and wait. And Habakkuk continues, he says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tablets, that he may run that reads it. In other words, write down your vision, write down what you want, what your vision is, so that the universe may respond. The Lord continues and tells Habakkuk, for yet the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall surely speak. It will not lie, though it tarry. Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So what does that mean? What can we get from this Bible verse? There is power in the written word, and the universe always says yes. At the proper time and in the proper way, as we keep the faith and trust in the divine and don't sabotage it with negative thinking. Trust in the divine timing, because God tells Habakkuk, write it down and make it happen. So there is power in the written word. Now, I want to ask, what are the choices you are making for the next 6 months or year? Where will you be at this time? Where will I be? I hope you're done writing, because now I'm going to bring back one of our past practices that was so much fun. It's called Tell Me Time. And I want to ask if you will tell us, what is the vision for you, yourself? And we will affirm it with, and so it is. So now who's willing to, let me start, I provided an example. I said that when I wrote down my endless possibilities on the poster board last year, I affirmed my vision was look for the wow factor. So I'm looking for the wow factor. So what's yours? Who wants to share? What is your vision? Harrison, go ahead, stand up and let's hear your vision. Stand there and shout it out. Oh, yeah, okay. You're in charge.
Divine right action is in charge. This is going to be a little different because it's beyond, I'm a non-dualistic practitioner. So I am now fully awake to infinite pure awareness and the fullness of bliss, love, and light, and the flow of life. So it is. Thank you. Thank you.
And so who's next? Who's going to come up? Me. Vicky, my emotional support person. Vicky is my emotional support person. Go ahead.
Okay, I will be graduating soon and working happily in my field. The universe and God responds to my prayers. Thank you.
And
So it is. So it is.
Well done. Who else? Here comes our star, Carrie.
I am building loving community and enjoying life richly.
And so it is. Who else? Yay, Faith.
Since you talked about me the whole time.
I did. Thank you, Faith. You are appreciated and loved.
Thank you. I am healthy and able to create beauty and share with others, with friends, family, neighbors, and strangers.
And so it is. Thank you. You're welcome. And who's next? Anybody else going to share their vision and be affirmed? Thank you, Stephanie.
I have a few, but I'll just say one. I have a bunch.
You have a long one? It's okay.
No,
Time is not
strong, healthy, and able to do what I want.
Repeat it again.
I am strong, healthy, and able to do what I want.
And so it is. We know
I am surrounded by a loving community, a deeper and more loving relationship with my husband, ever deepening and more loving, producing beautiful art and loving the process of it.
and so it
And
is.
so it is. I think that's all. Oh, and grateful for all, no matter what.
And so it is. Stephanie, thank you. Remember, yesterday was Valentine's Day, so I hope you gave him some candy. Who else? Who's next? Have we got it covered? Are you sure? Going once? Going twice? Are we done? All right, so let's all affirm, and so it is. Excellent. Well, thank you, everyone, for sharing your visions. And now, will you join me in prayer? Michael? What does Michael say? We love Michael. Without Michael, my Tai Chi and yoga classes would be a disaster because I really use them at the end. But I want you to join me in prayer as I speak specifically for each one here today and for each congregant who is not here but will be coming in the future. I speak with childlike confidence that my word is heard and manifested. Today, my love goes out to all people and all things. There is no fear in this love, for perfect love casts out all fear. There is no doubt in this love, for faith penetrates all doubt and reveals a unity at the center of everything that embraces all things. This love flows through me, harmonizes everything in my experience. It brings a sense of security and well-being to everyone. And I realize that the love flowing through, in and around me and all things is one vast, all-encompassing essence and force forever emanating from the living God. Love alone rules my every experience. Let it be so, and so it is. Amen. Thank you, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. Something is happening next, but I have no clue what it is. But I know that everything I need to know as the song goes is
Wash over us, we let
Okay, let's give ourselves a round of applause for participating. Let's give Mary more love. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And right now we come to the time, we come to the time when we have announcements, and I need a second. I will do that. So, yeah, we're all excited. We're all excited, and there are lots of things going on. Well, I will start from what is going on today. After the service today, Reverend Faith is holding a session of the Zen Tangle. It's a mindful art practice. No experience required. All materials will be provided, and fee is $15. So please stay for that, and you stay after cookies and conversations, because that's what we're also going to have. And the next Saturday, so usually, we have lots of things going on Sunday after the services, but this next Saturday, there is a special service. We're going to have Richard Ferrara's memorial service, one of our members who made his transition recently. So this will start at 10:30 a.m. here at the center. So please. And on Zoom. Okay, yes, if you would like to join, please be here on Zoom. The next Sunday, so Richard's memorial will be on February 21st, the Saturday. The next Sunday, February 22nd, board meeting. After our Sunday gathering, everyone is invited. 12:15 in person and Zoom. Bring your ideas, bring your concerns, bring your questions. We have fabulous board. Would you please stand up, the people who are on the board here? So yeah, let's give them the round of applause. I know also Ingi is on board, Jason is on board, so we're sending them love and light. And also next Sunday, we're starting something new, a new pick-up choir. Come at 9:30 a.m., so it's before the service, and practice with Ling, sing in the gathering at 11. So we're going to have, we're going to have one of these each month, usually the fourth Sunday. Specific Sunday will be announced. So come 9:30, sing, do the service, and then have a board meeting. That's a full day of love, conversations, and other things. So as you see, lots of things going on. Again, if you want to know more, because there is so much more than these activities that I announced, please go to our website, celebrationcenter.org, and see and choose. There is always something to participate in. And with that, let's go to the sacred time when we bless our gifts and we bless our prayer requests. So if you would like to support the Celebration Center, we are happily accepting all forms of donations. You can do it through this QR code, scan it and give. You can go to our website, celebrationcenter.org, where you can find the button to give. And also, if you would like to mail us a check, you will find there our mail address. We also accept cash and checks here at the center in the basket on our sacred table, altar, I would say. And with that, we know that all the donations, they are blessed. So I invite us all to bless together the prayer requests, which are also our gifts to the center, to the universe, and the financial donations. So I know that all the prayer requests are already answered in the perfect mind of God. All the visions that today we heard that Mary led us, we know that so it is. We affirm it, and we know that our visions, our thoughts, our actions are prayers. And as Mary taught us, do not sabotage. Practice, repeat, affirm, meditate, pray. And all the prayer requests are answered in the perfect mind of God. Perfect health, perfect wholeness, perfect love, perfect relationship, perfect communication, perfect peace on earth, and all that we wish for and know about, it's all coming to us easily and effortlessly with our powerful teaching, Science of Mind. And with that, I know that the Celebration Center's vision, one of its many visions, is to live abundant life, to be the abundance of the universe. And I know that money is coming easily and effortlessly to the Celebration Center, to have our programs, to have our speakers, our musicians, to be together, to enjoy it, and to influence the wider community. So I know that abundance and prosperity is here for all the members. I know lavish salaries. I know I know giving hearts. And I'm so grateful to know it. And so it is. And now we are going to our closing song.
Do Ricky Byers Celebrate, and we're celebrating you today. So let me just get this. So if you're able to stand and sing with us, please join us in this beautiful song. There's a light inside of us all, and I don't know if you know there's a light that is so bright. I just thought I'd tell you there is a light inside of us all, and I don't know if you know there's a light that is so bright, and it's time to celebrate, celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Come on, celebrate, 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 celebrate. There is a light inside of us all, and I don't know if you know there's a love that is so strong. I just thought I'd tell you there is a love inside of us all, and I don't know if you know there's a love that is so strong, and it's time to celebrate, 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 celebrate. Come on, celebrate, 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 celebrate. There is a joy inside of us all, and I don't know if you know there's a joy inside of us all. I just thought I'd tell you there is a joy inside of us all. And I don't know if you know there's a joy inside of us all, and it's time to celebrate, 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 celebrate. Come on, celebrate, 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 celebrate.
So thank you so much. Thank you for participating. Thank you for visiting here and online. And let's close our time together with an affirmation. I live my vision. I believe in it. I believe in myself. And I share it with the world. And so it is. And thank you so much again. Give yourself a round of applause. Please stay for the cookies and coffee and come back next week.